Okay, hi everyone. So I have a video today, just showing some figures I managed to paint, and then some books on the Italian wars that I found at the library. Kind of wanted to read about something other than Middle Eastern stuff. So I did more of these Safavid musketeers. They're turning out pretty well, I think. This Citadel corn red is a good base coat. I have to say the Citadel red base coats are pretty good, because I've got this one I just tried, is very nice. And then the other one that I had, it's drying up, I gotta get a new one, is the Mephiston red. That's quite good too. So yeah, I've got 3 bases and so far, and then I'll have one more stand. And I'm trying to clear out the backlog of stuff I got from Khorasan like several months ago, so I'm going to go ahead and paint up these Ottoman cavalry, but I think I'll include them in the Safavid Persian army, just to have so they can have a heavy cavalry unit. But like I've shown on the channel, like with the research videos, is the cavalry equipment is pretty much the same in both empires, so no big differences. If you want to mix some Safavid and some Ottoman and vice versa. Oh, okay, well, my assistant has decided to join us, so okay, let's pick you up. Okay, he decided to grab one of the stands of figures in the first take of this video, so all right, yeah, so that's what I've got painting wise, and then yeah, just gonna keep trying to paint away and get things done. I'm really trying to clear out all the all the figures, unpainted figures. I think I made a good commitment for myself during the Lent this year to not buy any new miniatures for the season, and just work with what I've got. And yeah, I think that's been a good plan so far. Okay, so that's on the miniature painting front, not a whole lot. But I did want to share some of these books about the Italian wars. I went to the library and they had some good ones that I thought would be of interest to you guys. This one is The Black Bands of Giovanni by Maurizio Arfaioli. So this is a pretty unique book because because it's like sources, we can't really do like unit studies in like the Renaissance period, just because of sourcing. Either the sources are lost or it's kind of fragmentary. But so this was an Italian unit in the Italian wars in the early 16th century. They were mostly pike and shot infantry. But the author Arfaioli goes through their history. So I think if I do an Italian Wars army, I'll probably base it off of these guys, because he does have a breakdown in the book of the kind of regiments within the the black bands, and they're, you know, it was mostly pike and shot infantry, and then there was like 2 units of supporting cavalry. And they did in fact wear, as far as we can tell, mostly black, so kind of unique for the time, as of having some kind of color coordination compared to like Landsnecks that you know, obviously had their signature clothing. Okay. Okay, my humble assistant has decided to join the... Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, I think you wanted an old paintbrush. All right. Okay, well, let's continuing on. The next book, this is a edited volume. Don't really like these so often because they're not always that great, but this one has some good articles in it, and Christine Shaw wrote like the main narrative history of the Italian Wars in English. So I'm a pretty good scholar. I liked that book. And it has a bunch of different articles by different scholars. And this one you can probably find on Libgen, I'm sure, if you want the PDF, or as I like to recommend periodically, if you're in the US and you're near a like a large public university, you can usually get some kind of borrower's card. You might not be able to like check out like as many books as like a full-time student or professor can. Like, I think my limit's like 50 at once or something, like something kind of ludicrous almost. But anyway, it's a good option if you can find it, especially for kind of these more specific military history books. And this other one is by Michael Mallet, who passed away, I think, relatively recently, but he was a major scholar on the Italian Wars. And this is an earlier book, Mercenaries and Their Masters, Warfare in Renaissance Italy. I hadn't heard of this before, actually. And it's not that long. It's only like 260 pages. It's also got some nice pictures in this edition. So, yeah. So that's those are some reading recommendations if you find that interesting. And well, I hope you liked the video. And I'm sorry for the interruptions with the cat. It's probably going to happen on future videos unless I do many takes. So okay, thanks for watching, and I'll keep trying to make more videos and do more painting as I go, as I can, and I'll talk to you in the next video.